Welcome again, guys. Now let's talk about the normally open relay. So let's start. Click relays, then normally open relay. So title of this activity is normally open relay. So this is an extension of my previous video activity, the relay number 1 here. So but this particular activity will be adding a normally open contact and a pilot lamp. Okay, so let's start. Click display. Then now as you can see, we hear it. So now as you can see, here we have a normally open, push button. Here, normally open push button, DR1. And then we have a relieve the coil here, R1. So this R1 here is normal. This R1 here is normal open switch button, and this R1 is belong to this R1 here. It's belong to a single component. So if current flow to the R1, the coil the relay here, this R1 here, this R1 here, this R1 here, normally open, will be closed. So if this will close, so the current now will be able to flow from the 24 volts through this PL2. Hence, this PL2 will turn on. So however, if you place your hand for this PB2 here, the current now will not be able to flow through this R1 here, the relay. Hence it will become energized. If this one is de-energized, this R1 will return to its normal state, which state normally open. Hence the current will not be able to flow through this PL2. This will be turned off. Be able to flow through this PL2. So in short, if you start 24 volts power supply, this PL2 turn off here. However, if you press this one, if you press this PB2 and hold this will turn on, and the R1 will turn on. If you release your finger here and this push button, it will turn off. The relay will turn off, then this turn off. So now let's start simulate. Oops. boot to 13. No. Output 13, then output of 14 to negative. Then D9 to the input of PB2. Then 5 to the input of PL2. Then output 2 negative. Now we can submit if this is pass, so submit. Now you can see this pass, so it means we got all the wires connected correctly. Now we start simulate. If we press this PB2 here, the R1 here, the relay will be energized, and then if you release your finger in this push button PB2, it will turn off. So now let's try. So you press, the R1 will energize and the PL2 will turn on. So if you release your finger, the R1 will de-energize and the PL2 will turn off. So that's all. Thank you for watching.